I'm Matthew Anderson.
And I'm Odalis Suarez.
Bringing you Cvtv broadcasting straight from the source. Our first reflection on the community is the Kiwanis' incredible duck splash ceremony that was held last week, where the mayor himself dumped the cool shaded rubber duckies into Glendale City Center Plaza's fountain.
The Duck Splash is a fundraiser for non-profit organizations that started only 3 years last Friday. The Duck Splash raises thousands of dollars throughout the month from people adopting and donating for the ducks. All the money obtained through the donating, adopting, and games during the ceremony is given to children's charities.
This week, the Falcons played their very first game on their very own field. And now let's go take a look at the game last Friday.
After 46 years of existence, Crescenta Valley High School was able to hold their first annual home game on the newly built field. The game, which was against the Verdugo Duns, was an easy win for Crescenta Valley Falcons with a score of 30 for CV and 7 for Verdugo Hills. The crowd was enthusiastic and pumped for their first ever home game. Cheerleaders were showing their new performances to the crowds, and everyone cheered for the football players as they were continuing winning with their numerous touchdowns. As they finished to the game, the CV band played a great performance. We hope in the near future the small community of La Crescenta will be able to continue the experience of hosting a home game. Nicely done by the Falcons, and we hope for them to win the Pacific League title this year.
Earlier this week, there was an apparent suicide. A 53-year-old woman jumped off the 210 freeway bridge on Friday at 7 p.m. She was pronounced dead at the scene when the police arrived. This investigation into the death still remains open.
Now to happier news. Most of us have seen a child speaking with an imaginary friend. Well, Sam Zane, an author, and Dave Barry, aficionado, speaks and walks with his imaginary dog. The man's not crazy, he just travels too much and doesn't have time for a real four-legged friend.
Mr. Zane is the kind of guy who's always found the companionship of a dog comforting and enjoyable, but with his schedule being long and tiresome and plane fights plopping up everywhere, the time to play and lounge with a dog has become slim.
Zane made up his imaginary dog, Chico, to provide him some company and has made the dog somewhat famous in his book, Chico Tales, Notches on a Leash. The book is not based on real events, but it is humorous and eye-catching, written in a column format, and each chapter alone could be its own story.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, but you can count on us having more to tell and share with your community next week, and hear from Cvtv Broadcasting.
And be sure to pick up your Valley Sun newspaper at the local La Crescenta community.
And you stay classy, Crescenta Valley.